You know, we've been left alone in this camp. We've been no distractions, just focused on one thing, and that's the way I've always done in my career, except for the last fight. So, I'm looking forward to doing all my talking on Sunday. A great fight, and we're going to bring it for the fans and especially for myself. I don't even have my kids here this whole fight week, and for the fight they will be at home. I sent them away to Portugal. They had a great time, but I continued putting in my work. And when they did get back, I was in my gym living there. So, the sacrifices, the dedication, the discipline, it's all about, what gives them that mental edge to continue, getting back on top. Yeah, I'm on weight right now, no problems. I'm very hydrated, eating very well, and I really cut not one corner. And they'll see tomorrow when I weigh in how well, conditioned, physically I am, and most important, mentally as well. No distractions, just ready for a great fight and a great victory. Back to the old ferocious Kambosos.
Last time around, Bill Haney, the other day, we had a little face-off across the way here at Rod Laver Arena, said your camp was quiet as church mice. Are you happy to be quiet as church mice?
Yeah, I mean, we're happy to be quiet as church mice. And look, the Haneys can sit there and, and call it the way they want to call it. The simple thing is, we've got a rematch opportunity, and we're serious about how we're going to execute on Sunday and how we're going to have the victory. And then once we've got victory, let's see who's going to be the quiet church mice after that. We've made changes, we learnt lessons, we got caught up in the hype and the bright lights of the first fight. So, the changes have been made, and come Sunday, let's see who church mice and who they are.
They have been quiet. There's no doubt about that. The Kambosos camp. Are you concerned?
I mean, they've been quiet, but every time they open their mouth, it's a different excuse. So, they talk this quiet stuff, but they keep making up excuses. Now it's the coach, then it was the referee because I was holding. Every excuse in the book, but why did you fire your whole team if that was the case? If truly you feel like I was holding too much, why would you fire your whole team?
Over the course of 2 fights now, you've had quite a few face-offs with George Kambosos Jr. What will you be whispering to him today when we face it off at the end of this press conference?
I mean, ain't nothing to be whispering. All my words is loud. I speak it, for the world to hear. So ain't nothing to whisper. At the end of the day, we'll see on the 16th who's a better fighter, and I will show once again that I am.
Can't wait to see how it turns out, of course, on Sunday. Bill, if I could ask you, we saw a vision, of course, during the fight in the first encounter in the corner when Devin came back. A couple of times there, you were imploring him to make sure he kept boxing and don't fight and don't throw anything too heavy. Is there a fear that you get caught up in a situation the same way Teofimo Lopez did against George Kambosos?
Thank you for the question. First off, I want to give praise to Allah for giving us the strength to make it happen. Going into it, we knew that George possessed things that, are on an elite level. I don't take anything away from George and Jim for what they've done. Our preparation was to outbox him, and we wanted to do that, and we wanted to do it convincingly based on, the unknown. We didn't know what we were going to get in Australia. To our surprise, we've met some wonderful people. The Australian government has been totally supportive. For all intent and purposes, we figured that this is a second home of ours. Unlike the Kambososes over there who make excuses after excuses, and we all are tired of hearing them, right? We all are tired of hearing them. That is not the Australian way. That's not the U.S. way. We came here to be hosted by them to put on an event. They continue to quote different. Dev gave me one job today, right? We're on weight. He told me to go out and get this for George. It's the art of war. So if you can hand it to him over there.
Sure.
Because we want him to be well prepared and not misinformed. Well, that's fine, right? But what excuse is he going to have on the 16th? Absolutely, and not just to be a champion, but to be a world champion. These belts represent the world, and boxing brings us all together. This is a sport that I encourage Devin to do because it's an individual sport, but it also would bring us culturally together and as a world. And being a world champion is the way that you conduct yourself. The stuff that they're doing over there, my son is going to whip his ass.
And everything is perfect on our side, and I'm looking forward to a great fight. That's all I'm focused on. I'm not focused on anything else. If they want to talk, they want to say things, beautiful. They want to try to give me a present there, thank you, but I don't need that. I got my own.
Do you think that the fact that ESPN hasn't rated you in the top 10 of their pound-for-pound listings, they've overlooked just how good you are defensively? Because it's quite the omission to have the undisputed lightweight champion of the world not in that top 10 on their pound-for-pound rankings.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opinionated list at the end of the day. You know, I'm a solid all-around fighter, the youngest undisputed in boxing, so I should definitely be on the list. But it is what it is. You know, my main focus right now is facing George Kambosos, and after that, we can talk about the pound-for-pound list.
Around you, a change in management, change in training. Also, it feels like a covert military operation. Is that how it is inside the camp?
Yeah, pretty much. We're just a small team, small operation, but fully zoned in, fully embedded on victory. So that's all that's mattered. You know, we've been left alone in this camp. We've been no distractions, just focused on one thing. That's the way I've always done in my career, except for the last fight. So now looking forward to doing all my talking on Sunday. A great fight, and you know, we're going to bring it for the fans, and especially for myself. Yeah, I'm all about right now, no problems. I'm very hydrated, eating very well, and you know, I really cut one corner. You know, and they'll see tomorrow when I weigh in how well, you know, conditioned, you know, physically I am, and most important mentally as well. You know, no distractions, just ready for a great fight and a great victory. Back to the old ferocious Kambosos.
We'll be back here at 11 a.m. for the official weigh-in.
George, you gonna keep waiting?
Last
Are you gonna wait?